You don't have to miss New England clam chowder on keto. Let's go! New England clam chowder is quite difficult to recreate on keto because one of the main ingredients is potatoes. So in this recipe, I tried using kohlrabi as a potato substitute. Hi, I'm Mel and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please feel free to take a look around at our other recipes, and if you love what you see, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I post a new recipe. Now, I have presented this meal before just to show you how you can fit this meal into your daily macros. Just because using kohlrabi and cauliflower as a substitute for potatoes still makes this meal about 7 grams of carbs, which is a little higher in carbs than my other recipes. And if you want to see how I fit it into my daily macros, click on this link now. I wanted to make a separate video for people who just want this recipe, and of course they'll be able to find it on Google and YouTube. Other than that, this meal is delicious and perfect for a cold winter's day. Let's get into the recipe now. I'm doing all the prep work first, so I diced 100 grams of bacon and it equates to about 6 slices. And then I sliced 1/3 cup of carrots, finely diced 1/3 cup of celery and 1/3 cup of onion and set that aside. If you haven't seen kohlrabi before, this is what it looks like, and when it's raw, it smells like leek to me, and it looks like a green turnip or beetroot. But the amazing thing is that it tastes like sweet potato when it's cooked. Anyway, I used 300 grams of kohlrabi for this clam chowder and prepared it by peeling it first. Then there's a portion of the flesh that's quite hard, so I removed that too and cut it into about 1/2 inch size pieces and placed it in water until I was ready to add it. Then, using a medium-sized pot and over a medium heat as well, I fried the bacon until brown. Removed it from the pot and left the excess oil in the pot, but it still looks a little dry to me, so I added a teaspoon of olive oil. I then added all 3 veggies at once and sauteed them until soft, and that took me about 5 minutes. Next, I added 2 cups of chicken stock, 1 bay leaf, 1/2 teaspoon of Tabasco sauce, 1.5 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 184 grams worth of the shredded clams and the juice. Over a medium to high heat, bring the chowder to a boil, then add the 300 grams of kohlrabi pieces and let it cook on high for 10 minutes so it can soften. Then turn the heat back down to medium and add 1 cup of heavy cream. Let the chowder simmer on medium for another 20 minutes, and if you find that the sauce isn't thick enough, you can always mash a few kohlrabi and stir it in. I didn't want to use any almond flour or xanthan gum in this recipe, but you may want to if you want to use that as a thickener. After a few minutes, give it a taste and check if it needs salt, and also that the kohlrabi is soft. Turn off the heat now, and when you're ready to serve, add the bacon pieces to the chowder and a sprinkle of cilantro. I know cilantro is not a normal ingredient in chowder, but this will give you an extra wow factor. And of course, do remove the bay leaf. This is one of my very favorite keto breads. The link is in the top right hand corner. To me, a chowder is served in a round bread bowl. So I cut out the middle, and guys, just check out how beautiful this bread is. And I had 2 slices with my chowder, and this chowder will serve 4. There you have it, my keto New England clam chowder recipe. I really hope you get to try it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and be well.